Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining. This is a demo for the commercial real estate and how they can maximize the return of investment with Salesforce. In in this session, for the first 10, 12 minutes, we'll be talking about the lead-to-lease journey, and then we will go into the demo. And hopefully we'll be able to complete everything in next 25, 30 minutes. And we'll leave some space for the Q&A in the end. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop questions in the Q&A box or the chat box in the Zoom. But yeah, let's get started. Thank you everybody for joining. This is a quick agenda, what we'll be covering through: industry challenge, lead-to-lease journey, and a demo. Just introducing myself, my name is Deepish Adwani. I'm the founder and CEO of RA Technologies. We are a Salesforce rich partner having an expertise in implementing real estate solutions across the globe. Samadhan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening. I am Samadhan Patil, lead Salesforce developer at RA Technologies, and I will be covering demo portion for the today's webinar.
Great. Thank you, Samadhan. Awesome. So let's look at it. What are the problems in the real estate today? Of course, we are here to talk digital transformation for real estate organizations. But whenever a business starts, it starts on spreadsheets. That's the core of it, and everybody knows it. And as we scale, we need to put in systems together, and that's where digital transformation really comes in. But a lot of real estate companies, even if they put some level of digital transformation, it's not complete. They have fragmented data. They, will collaborate on text messages and WhatsApp, which is not captured in their CRM, due to which, there will be growth limitations. And most importantly, they will not be able to report on anything because the right information is not captured in the CRM. And ultimately, the tenant experience goes bad. So how do people try to solve this? People try to, establish consistent formats manually. They put it on the spreadsheet so that the reporting can be there. I'm not saying that they do a bad job. It's just that, that's the natural progression of how the business scales. So people inside start putting spreadsheets together to support the expanding workforce and create the manual report. The problem is all the information is not together. So that's where, really the Salesforce comes in. And we'll talk about who the persona is who tries to do this. It's either operators or the brokers doing the real estate transactions. It's the builders, or these are the fund houses. So either of three really try to scale up the solution. And that's where, we are presenting something which can be really used by either operators and brokers, by the builders, or by the fund houses. Now let's see what really they need as a solution. Data is the key. If their data is not in one place, so they can't streamline their process. They can't have the real-time visibility and insights. They can't collaborate and communicate effectively. They can't, scale their system. And effectively, they can't report on it. And through which the whole experience goes on the toss. So that's where, they really need all of these factors to be in place in a CRM. And that's where Salesforce helps. It's a number one CRM. It can scale. It can be a single source of truth. It can be accessed through mobile. It's fast time to value. You have the security taken care of, and the processes which are the core component of any sales organizations can be placed. Now, we will walk through this slide really slowly. And this is the journey where a lead comes into the system from multiple channels, and ultimately a lease is created for a commercial real estate company. Okay. Now, what we specialize in, we have implemented this in multiple for multiple clients, and we are successful in implementing the basic version. This is the basic version of the journey in 4 weeks. So the claim here is, in just 4 weeks, if you don't have any digital transformation, you can go from nothing to having a solid CRM system with a pre-built processes, with automations included, with email, WhatsApp integration included, with approval processes. So that's what we will just talk through it, and then we will see this in action as well on the demo, which Samadhan will present. So let's go through it slowly. On the first side, you have a lead coming in either from a marketing system. And if you don't have a marketing system, it will at least come from a website, email, WhatsApp, or through any medium. When the lead comes, it has to be inserted into the system. WhatsApp, email, all these integrations are possible. Website is possible as an integration. And if you have a marketing system, that's the best. If you don't have, no worries on that. Once the lead is into the system, you will have the lead management module where you will flush out the duplicates and assign the leads to your sales team. Once the lead is assigned to the sales team will work on the lead and say, okay, I have 100 leads. Can I score the leads in a fashion so that I don't have to work on all 100? I can work on top 20 and hoping to convert maximum out of it. What helps here? AI. So we can use AI to score the leads. Now, after the lead is, you're talking to the lead already as a salesperson, you can schedule a visit from within the same system. And if the visit goes good, you will convert that into a deal, account, and a contact so that you can start working very closely with this particular lead, which is now an account, contact, and a deal for you. As a salesperson, it is very, very important for us to have a holistic view of our particular account which we are working with. In case of commercial real estate, you will basically be working with giants who you are trying to lease warehouses, or you are working with a person who who can give you big enough contracts. So you need to have a holistic picture of who you are working with. That's where account 360 really comes into picture, where if you land on an account, you can see what are the codes, what are the email exchanges which were done, who are the contacts I'll be working with that, what type of contracts they have done in past with us, what type of agreements they have done. So all of this, and we'll see this in the demo as well. So that's account 360. So coming back to this deal, the deal is created and I do the deal management right now. So I'll go through step by step, nurture the particular opportunity, and ultimately drive it to the close. But for driving it to the close, I need to go through certain checks. That's where strong integration really comes in, where credit score check and the risk rating is all taken care from the out-of-box system. And that is all included into the lead to lease journey. Now, these integrations will help you mature this particular opportunity or deal. And then ultimately you will land up onto the quote. You will have to give a quote to this particular customer who is inquiring for a particular unit. Once you hand over the quote, which is again from the system, you just have a click of buttons and the quote will be delivered to that from the email, in the email itself. Or if you want a WhatsApp integration, that's also available here. Now, first, the basic level of quote is done, then really the negotiation starts, and we are here. So what we have seen till now, lead came into the system, lead management happened, visit happened, You started the deal process, you matured the lead, matured the opportunity using all the integrations available in the system. You gave the quote, and then the negotiation started. At this stage, you will have some level of approvals to be taken to offer more discount. Those approvals can be taken care of very easily into the Salesforce system. Once those approvals are done, you will be issuing a letter of intent, and that's where the whole contract lifecycle management comes in. We have created a basic contract lifecycle management, which document can be templatized and can go out of the system. But if you have a complicated process, those integrations can be very much possible. So as I was mentioning, this whole process is covered under 4 weeks for you. So a customer can go from nothing to having a digital transformation system in 4 weeks. That's what we are talking about. So yeah, coming back to this, you walk through the system, basically some level of negotiation will happen, and then you will be coming to closing this opportunity. And once you have closed this opportunity, you'll be handing that over to operations by creating a lease record. Once the lease record is created, the finance can sit either in Salesforce system and extend using some of the native finance tools, or it can go outside of the system and integrate with other tools where your finance really sits. It can be SAP, it can be ERD, it can be any other systems. MRI, RealPage, there are multiple systems which we have done integration with in past. One of the benefit which we have observed and the executives really love is reporting and dashboarding capabilities of Salesforce. Remember, I have not even spoken about AI still. AI is the next level. Once you have this basic journey built, AI is really the next level, which is very much possible. But this basic level of reports and dashboards will make you, position yourself saying that, okay, I really understand my system today. And that's where the magic of AI ML really starts. You can have, service cases which where a chatbot can auto answer that and stuff like that. But that's outside of the scope of this discussion. This particular discussion is very, very much focused on the lead creation to leasing and reporting on the performance metrics of the journey. I'll just take a pause and see if there are any questions. If not, we will hand it over for the demo. Okay, sorry. Before going to the demo, of course, this is lease, but we also have a renewal. How can we forget renewal? Because it's a recurring revenue, right? So renewal journey is really going through, at the time, and automations can kick in here. If the renewal lease is, if the lease is expiring in, let's say, 60, 90 days, you can create a renewal record and can do quoting on that so that it goes through negotiation, contract lifecycle management, and that particular opportunity can close automatically. So yeah, we'll see all this in the demo. So I'll just hand it over to Samadhan to showcase this demo real quick. And I am happy to answer any questions in the chat.
Thank you, Deepish. Let me share my screen. I hope it is visible. Yeah.
Yes.
So let us begin with one common scenario that consider you have got potential tenants who are interested in your property. So typically, which will involve like back and forth communication with the customer, then checking whether those are qualifying the lead or not, and based on that, what we can say automated communication with that, or in the end we can say contract creation or lease execution will be there. So that's where, means in this picture, our apps, we can say, comes into the picture. So like we can see this commercial acquisition app. With this commercial acquisition app, what we can do, we can manage the deals, and we can do proper inventory management, like whatever the properties will be there and its related units will be there, those can be managed properly by using this commercial acquisition app. And in the last, most important thing is like execution of the leasing process will also be done with what we can say effective manner by using this one. So let us begin with this. What here we can see is the home tab, which is having different reports, and we will begin with the lead management. So this is the leads tab, and we can see multiple leads are there, and those can be created from multiple ways, like whether it is a website embedded form, and those will be submitted, then phone inquiry, whether it is a channel partner or some other ways will be there. So this is kind of a channel partner portal will be there, and from there they can submit the leads, which will directly come into the Salesforce. So we will consolidate it, and I will just open it. But here we can see the basic view of the current status and all the status related information, as well as lead related information is there. So after creation of automation will happen is like it will send an welcome email to the customer, either or received. And based on that, agent's task will be like they can contact to the customer based on whether they can directly send an email by using this inbuilt email functionality from here, or they can directly send what's customer by using API integrations, or they can directly call customer from by using CTI integrations from the system. And after that, they can collect some more information related to the customer, and based on that, they can take next level decision. So the next step will be like verifying the customer details. So what we will be having company name as well as some company CIN number also. So based on that, we can verify customer information, like whatever the annual revenue is there, whether company name provided is correct or not. We can also check whatever their income slab is there. So for that, currently we are using here to KYC API, but we can use multiple different APIs. So this component verifies the customer details. If I will click here, it will fetch the details of the company based on this company name or CIN number. And after that, it will tick mark that details has been fetched, and it will be shown here application details, so that agents can take next level decision. So after the requirement from the customer, like what they are looking for, whatever the building type, furnishing status, or whatever the location where they are looking for the property, based on that, we need to check whether the properties for that particular location are available with us or not. So for that, the unit search component will help to the agent. So they just need to come here and city, building type, or floor area. Based on that, it will show inventory with them. So I will just go to the inventory management from here, and then again we can come back to the what we can say lead management. So let me show how we can manage the inventory here. So we can see these are the properties which are available. And if I will open a particular property, we can see its related information, as well as it will show on the map where it is, and its related images also can see in here. Its floors and floor related information, like whatever the units are there. So if I will open any particular floor, we can see that floor related information and that floor. And units are nothing but a different section together, so that here we can see unit details are there. All the basic or related information of this will be shown here. Images also can be seen, and whatever the attributes will be shown here. We're having this status bar here, where we can see what are the different status or current status of that particular unit. So this unit is currently available for the lease, and if we lease this out, it will the status will be set to the leased here. So we can go back to our lead management. So as we were here searching for the available properties which are here into the Austin city, and we can see these are the available for the lease. And if I will select any particular unit and I can share that with the customer over email. So it will send an email to the customer, which will contain all basic information related to this unit, available area, the what we can say address, as well as whatever its listing price is there, and its related images also can be shared on email. After we share this with the customer, and if customer agrees so that you want to schedule a visit for this particular property, what we can do, we can just add this particular unit to this lead, which can be seen here into the interested unit after adding. So after we add this to the unit lead, what we can do, our agents can schedule a visit for that customer. So they just need to click here, schedule a visit. They can enter the address, date, and time for the visit, and they can just save it here. After scheduling visit, the status will change to the visit schedule. Customer will visit the property, and they can check and collect more information related to that property, and based on that, agent can add visit related feedback and all related points, like whether customer is agreed for next level discussion or not. So they just need to click here and add some feedback and any visit related notes, and they just click here whether customer is agrees or not. So after saving, customer is agreed, so that we can share quotation with them, and we can exchange or we can have negotiation with them. So the next thing will be like we just need to convert this lead, which will create new account record and opportunity record for that particular lead, which can be seen here, a different account, contact, and opportunity record. If I will open any account record, we can see that this is the information related to particular account. So we are having basic information related to that, whatever the activity, like whatever conversation we had, whether we sent an email or a WhatsApp message, will be shown here into the activity section. And its related contact, opportunities, and quotes or leases, leasing records will be shown here. One or more team members also can collaborate with each other so that they can provide proper, what we can say, service to the customers, or provide proper information to the customer by using this account stream functionality. So next one is the contacts. We can see this will be the primary contact who contacted first and created lead with the company, having basic information related to that. And the last one is the opportunity. So opportunity is nothing but a deal which contains all the information related to that particular lead. So we can see we're having basic information related to that, whatever the account name, whatever the unit price, which is added here for this customer, and then whatever the revenue we are going to generate from that particular lead, and all other basic information related to that. So after conversion to the opportunity, the next thing is like creation of the quote and sharing that with the customer. So from here, agents can directly create a quotation, and if they will save here, that quotation will be shown here related to this opportunity. Now I will open this one. We can see all the quote related information will be there, like whatever the unit price, subtotal, or any discount we're giving, and some basic information related to that customer. So quote can have multiple stages, like internal approval is required. So based on that, we can customize these things. So for here, let us consider we need to get approval from the manager, and for that, they just need to submit here for the approval. And after submitting, we can show that it will be shown here that whether that approval is submitted or not, and based on that, they can approve this lead here. And after it gets approved from the customer, internal team members or managers, what we can do, we can share that quotation with the customer. So email will be sent to the customer, as well as we can send a WhatsApp message to the customer for this. We can track that also here into the activity section. And after approval, and if the customer agrees or accept that quotation, or they want to have some negotiation based on that, we can do negotiation, and on the opportunity, we can set the stage as a negotiation. If the customer agrees or accept the customer quotation, we can mark this as accepted. And the next thing will be like creation of the contract for the customer. So from here, we can create a contract. I will create this contract and it can be seen here into this contract section. Let me open this contract record and we can see we're having this information related to that contract. These are the different stages of the contract, and we can formalize a contract document also, and we can that whatever the file, whether it is a PDF or Word file, we can upload that document here by using this upload functionality. And if we upload here, it will read or extract the data from that contract document, and it will be populated here on this contract record. We are using the OCR read functionality. By using some integrations, we can see these details are populated from that particular document. And we can download as well as preview that document here. And after we upload this document, we can see that this stage is now changed to the uploaded. So the next thing will be like agents can share this particular contract with the customer. So by using this same contract copy, they can share with the customer, and it will change the stage automatically to the shared. After sharing and signing of the contract, we can add or do some integrations for the digital signing also. And we can share that particular document with the customer by using that particular, what we can say, integration. And if customer signs that particular contract document, we can activate this contract here. After activating the contract, whatever its related opportunity is there, its stage will be changed to the closed one. And after that, means now contract is signed and opportunity is closed. So we need to manage the lease portion also. So from here, from the contract here itself, we can create a lease record so that we can manage its different stages, whether it is active or not. So let me open this lease record. So we're having different stages here, whether it is active, completed, or terminated. So based on that, we can, if means the lease is completed, we can mark it as a completed. And again, as Deepish mentioned, that renewal process will be started here, for which we need to create new opportunity for that particular customer, which will follow the same process, sharing quotation, creation of the contract, and all those things. So this is the whole lead to lead journey. And let me go to the home tab where we were landed at first. So with this dashboard, agents or managers or finance team can get more elaborated information, how their business is going on, what needs, what things that needs to be focused on, and based on that, so that they can improve their business performance. Yeah, so I think that's all from my side. Over to you, Deepish.
Great demo, Samadhan. Thank you very much for running us through. We do know we are reaching top of the hour here, but this whole journey, we can deploy in your systems in less than 4 weeks. So whatever Samadhan showed, that is all what we have developed as a package, which can go from nothing to having a great lead to lease journey under 4 weeks. So yeah, please get in touch if you want to see more detailed demo. But this was a great one. We invite you to our next webinar, which will be maximizing returns on single family rental. That's the US-based kind of journey what we have built for a property management system. So that will happen on 28th June, and we look forward to talking to you there. I see that there are a couple of questions. Yeah, I did answer a question from Paul. Thank you. If there are any other questions, happy to take them. Otherwise, we are done with the webinar. Thank you very much for joining.